7, 9, 28, 14, 72, 99, 107, 4, 18, 22, 99. Hunting Numbers with Keith Michael. Hello, welcome to Hunting Numbers with Keith Michael. Thanks for listening to the first episode where I reveal to you very important information that will save your life. Have you ever had the feeling that something just isn't quite right in the world? Me too. At least I did. I don't anymore because I know something isn't right in the world. I know something is very, very wrong. I know what it is, and I'm here to help you. Please stand by for a word from our sponsor. Hello, are you having trouble keeping track of all the numbers you come across in your daily life? Do you have just too many numbers? Have the numbers got you down? Well, we have something for you. Introducing The Number Ledger by Keith Michael. This 116-page notepad with grid formatting is the perfect solution to keep track of all of the numbers that you encounter. Number of steps to your car, the amount you spent on that banana, your change from the convenience store, your mortgage payment. Any number you come across, you can record the number, date, and description. Keep all your numbers together and help identify the correct number. Just $29.99 plus shipping and handling. Call 201-801-1500. Thank you. Welcome back. The truth. We are surrounded by alien angels and alien demons. The alien angels help people, while the alien demons trick people. The aliens love numbers. Good numbers bring good aliens. Bad numbers bring bad aliens. Fairly simple. The world needs to change. We're at the end of an age. We are at odds with nature, and we will soon be involved in an intergalactic war waged between the aliens. They use numbers as weapons, and we need to identify the right numbers to join the right faction, the good alien angels. Our existence depends on this. Where would I learn such a fantastic story? Let me assure you, my friend, it's no story. I've kept this a secret my entire life, but I used to work for military intelligence. During one of my many missions, I was hit with a laser beam from space. That laser beam contained 2,000 terabytes of data, some of which I've already decoded. There is a war between the angels, and they are using numbers as weapons. This show has two primary missions. 1. Spread the word, start a new religion. We want to be aligned with the good alien angels. 2. Identify the correct number, of which there is only one out of billions and billions and billions of numbers. Numbers control every aspect of our lives, and every number is a potential sign. For example, I've been made aware that 123,000 is a terrible number. If you're offered a job with that as a salary, reject the job immediately. However, if the same company offered 122,000 or 124,000, then I would recommend you take that job. Have you ever lost money gambling? Think very hard about the value you lost, your odds, and the potential winnings. Write all of that information down and figure out the evil number that took away your hard-earned money. Then you can go back to the casino and place a different bet and have a different outcome, but you need to be armed with the correct number. All historic figures, good or bad, are associated with a number identified by an algorithm. Hitler, for example, his number is 74,472,902. That's a terrible number. And now, another word from our sponsor. Hi, my name is Keith Michael, the host of Hunting Numbers. Every day I come across amazing, life-changing products, and my fans are begging for personalized recommendations. Today's installment is a fantastic product called the Shatcast. The Shatcast is a podcast. Podcasts are like radio shows, except you have the power to listen when you want and pause when you want. The Shatcast is an amazing show hosted by William Shatman, a time-traveling hero from another universe. Listen to his adventures during the Bitcoin Wars and his experience acting on The Star War. But that's not all. Legal advice, aliens, McDonald's menu recommendations, and much, much more is what the Shatcast delivers. And remember, if you aren't listening to the Shatcast, you're just listening to shit. You can find the Shatcast on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever podcasts are hosted. Just search for Shatcast. Thanks again. Hunting Numbers with Keith Michael. 4, 22, 184, 91, 7, 62, 89, 1, 17, 67, 92. Welcome back to Hunting Numbers with Keith Michael. You're probably asking yourself, well, what is this guy saying? What does he know? I was hit by a laser beam with an incredible payload of data that I am only now just starting to understand some of it. You have to see numbers all around you. Just imagine if you can go through tomorrow with green lights and the elevator door opening just as you stand before it. A friend picks up your lunch tab. All these things are possible with the right numbers. However, if you have the wrong number, you're going to have a wrong day. I have the phone lines open right now. 201-801-1500. As a new show and with no advertising, I doubt we have anyone calling in right now, but that's okay. Yes, that's right. We do have a phone number. That number was carefully selected. 201-801-1500 is a very good number. Well, we have no callers yet. And so what I'd like to do now is just to get a feel for how the show is going. A little thing I do myself is I have an 8-sided die. Now, you can only use an 8-sided die for doing this, but I carry this dice around, this die, and it helps me decide what to do. Now, if it's an even number, I choose the left path, the left or the even option. And if it's an odd number, I choose the right side. So, for example, a simple situation, if we were lost, we were driving together, I'm driving an Audi, stick shift, of course, and five gears plus reverse, that's 6 gears. Anyway, I'm driving, that's a good number, 6. So let's say we don't know which way to go. Do we go left or do we go right? You know, one of the things I do is I carry around this die here, this dice, and it's an 8-sided die. It's beautiful. I got it from my wife for Christmas last year. I don't play D&D, although they do belong to a D&D set. If I have an even number, I choose left. If it's an odd number, I choose right. So right now I'm trying to decide if I should go to a commercial or wait for another caller. So let's see. Okay, 5. That's a bad number. That's a really bad number. And it means I should just wait for a caller. All right. Once again, the phone number is 201-801-1500. And you're listening to Hunting Numbers with Keith Michael. Now is the part of the show where I would read emails from fans, but I don't have any fans yet, so I'll skip that segment. Okay. I'm just letting this roll while we wait for more callers. 201-801-1500. Now's the part of the show where I talk about future ideas I have for the show. This is a little behind the scenes look at what I'm doing to start this new religion. So the first item on my task list that I'm going to try to figure out before next episode is the name of the new religion. The good thing about my new religion is you're still allowed to have your old religion, but when push comes to shove, you really are, you're with us. But you can tell other people you're still with your own religion. That way, they don't have any concern about you joining a cult or anything crazy like that. Because the first thing I want to say is that what I'm starting here is definitely not a cult, and is not cult-like. We are number lovers, and we need to find the right number. Okay, so, all right, so we need to find the right number, and that's where you come in. There is a battle. There will be a battle that will be happening within our lifetime. Okay, so that's within the next 30 years, and we need to prepare for this battle armed with the right numbers. Now, if we have a bunch of correct numbers together, we stand a better chance of winning, but we're still probably going to lose, okay? Because those alien demons, they are really evil. Anyway, if we have the one correct number, we will definitely be able to defeat the alien demons, and we'll be able to survive as a species, our grandchildren. This cycle of the alien angels and the alien demons has been happening for millennia, cycles. This story probably sounds true to you because so many religions are actually based on what I'm telling you, what I downloaded from that laser beam. 2,000 terabytes of data was downloaded to my head. Imagine how many DVDs it would take to fill up 2,000 terabytes. That's probably a really good number I should look into. I should calculate that. 2,000 terabytes of data downloaded. Now the problem is, most of it's encrypted. I don't have access to all of it. I was able to decode some of the easy stuff. For example, day one, I discovered 123,000. That's a bad number. Terrible number. Stay away from that number. I've also learned that there is a correct number. Once I've learned there is a correct number, like I said, I've been trying to find it, but let me see if anyone's on the phone. Once again, our number is 201-801-1500. No, nobody's on the phone. I think something very bad is going to happen in the next minute or two. That's the other thing. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes the numbers mislead me. But as I continue to decode that 2,000 terabytes of data, I gain more and more knowledge. I'm probably the most important person in the world right now. At least maybe not me personally, Keith Michael, but I mean what's in my brain. The data. It is worth a lot of money. But that's not what this is about. We're about, we need some money to help start and spread the word. But this is about a new religion, aligning ourselves with the good alien angels, identifying the correct number, and defeating the alien demons. We need your help. I think we're about done with the very first episode. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any feedback, you can reach me on Twitter at KMAFTV, or you can reach me at KEITH@KMAF.TV. Notice there are no numbers in my email address. I don't want to attract the alien demons. The number of the week this week of Thanksgiving is 397. Ladies and gentlemen, look for that 397 in your daily lives this week. If you come across 397, please give me a call or send me a message. That number could help us unlock the next number, which would lead us to the correct number. Thank you very much, folks. Once again, I am Keith Michael, and you're listening to Hunting Numbers.